welcome to Comic Toy Reviews. This is actually a 25th anniversary G.I. Joe review, and it's an action figure with quite a unique history. This one is called codename Specialist Trakker. That's the name, Specialist Trakker. What this actually is a little Hasbro treat that they gave the fans. This is actually a figure from the M.a.s.k, M.a.s.k line from the 1980s that they have reinterpreted and put it in the G.I. Joe line. That's right, M.a.s.k from the 80s. They gave it one action figure. It was like a one-time deal. It's not that they were going to develop the line or put those characters in G.I. Joe. Kind of like a hidden Easter egg. That's the best way to describe it, as a hidden Easter egg. Before we get to it, I just want to turn it around right here. You could see he's wearing actually a helicopter accessory, which if you followed M.a.s.k, there was a green motorcycle that could change into a helicopter, and that is the little accessory that they gave it. Pretty cool. This was the leader of M.a.s.k, and he was the one in the red car, and so that's who they gave the action figure. Let's just take him off the base. You can see here, it's that same base. Just look how awesome this figure looks, just on the detail here. Just trying to, like, would you want to mess with this guy? Look at that. The gun here, first off, nice weapon. Not sure what the heck it is, but this scope here really makes it stand out. This is actually kind of weird. It's like you lift it up here, it's supposed to hold it, but when you take it off, the helmet here really detailed, how it looks. And surprisingly, look at that, the face of Trakker right here. It is a great face sculpt. I mean, they really went all out with the face sculpt here. I'm not sure why he has this neck thing here, but I heard in the M.a.s.k stuff he did wear a thing on the neck there, so that's a detail. They put this little shoulder strap harness here. Kind of looks out of place, I think, but when you put the M.a.s.k on, it actually fits much better. The harness here, it seems to fit well. With it off, not as well. And the funny thing is, it's such a great face sculpt in the details that they actually put in it, that you'd want to have the character in a way just holding his gun and just looking like that. Except this is a M.a.s.k action figure line, and for M.a.s.k, I think if you got this cool helmet here, for me, I'm just going to keep it on in the display like that, you know. I mean, that's what the whole thing about M.a.s.k was, that they would wear masks, and these masks had powers that they used, so just like that, you know. Just keep the mask on, even though it's a great face sculpt underneath. So it's kind of a waste when you think about that. But they give it a nice detail. And I just want to show you how he looks here, holding the gun. It does look like a badass that you wouldn't want to mess with, you know, especially with that helmet on. Quickly, articulation, head to 360, shoulders, a little restriction here, but they are ball jointed, in and out, up and down. One point of articulation at the elbow. Doesn't bend too much, the elbow. The hands get 360 by the wrists. The left hand is open. Same deal with the right hand. Has a different type of grip here, but it can hold the weapon good. Upper body could move here. Waist has no articulation. Very good leg articulation. Up and down, side to side is good. Double knee articulation here. And the feet can rotate 360 and have a nice up and down motion here. So the articulation is pretty good. The sculpt is really nice, and overall for this figure, Specialist Trakker, it's worth tracking down if you were a M.a.s.k fan or a G.I. Joe fan, or just want that little type of hidden Easter egg in your collection. You could add him to the Joes in the background as a character. Really nice. So, Specialist Trakker, G.I. Joe 25th Anniversary Series. probably look it up on eBay or online. Definitely a good figure to have in your collection. In case you were wondering what he looks like without the harness and helmet, pretty nice figure in itself, but when you add the helmet without that extra harness on the top, I don't think it looks quite right. It would probably need a little more gray color in the upper body. So with the helmet on, I'm not so sure about. With the helmet off, it looks better. Or you could have him holding his helmet in one hand and the gun in the other, like that. You know, like he's getting ready for combat. That would look pretty good also. Definitely a good figure to have in your collection. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll talk to you later. Hold on. You mean to tell me this is not M.a.s.k? I'm a part of G.I. Joe now? When did that happen?